Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel if you've been here around lately. So for today's video I prepared a bar for you that I've built into Brindleton Bay, my favorite world to build into from The Sims 4. And let me tell you one thing, the bar that was here before on this lot was like crazy. It was like a mess, I guess. Sorry EA, but that was a mess. So I decided why not to build a brand new bar with only base game and cats and dogs. So basically I decided I don't need any more packs for this build. I can only go with cats and dogs and base game because I have plenty of objects to use from cats and dogs in this build, and it was amazing. I recommend you to build with a limited amount of packs from time to time because it's just so much fun and challenging, and of course it's maybe easier for other people to download your content. But of course from time to time I feel like building with a lot of packs, and let me tell you, almost all of the packs I'm having into my game, because sometimes I just when I just go with the flow, like I just put like things and want to make my builds cozier, better, and yeah, I go with a lot of packs from time to time, and that's right. That's alright because we paid for them, so why not? But yeah, it's also challenging and fun to just build with a specific amount of like packs, even like with only base game, which is kind of hard, not lying about that. But yeah, it's fun. So I basically wanted this build to be quite like big but looking small from the outside. So I managed to fit a kitchen, a barbecue area, sitting areas, and the bathroom areas, which are kind of good. And also I tried to make the balconies, and that's basically it. The build has everything it needs to be a functional bar. It's play tested as always. I can't post on the Sims Restores without playtesting my builds, so yeah. So basically I had a lot of help from the debug objects. I mean, there wasn't much I could do about the landscape because there's not plenty space left for the landscaping because the build is occupying almost the entire lot. But I got to play with the debug objects from cats and dogs with the roof. I just put a lot of like plants, grass on the roof to make it look like older, authentic, like it has to give you that vibe that this build has stayed long enough in there to have all those things in there, and it's just pretty. And at some point I came across this like cute boat, and I decided why not to put it on the roof because it's so pretty. blame me, I can't stop saying pretty about my builds. So I didn't have much of a struggle with the wallpaper in this build, which is a miracle. And also I done this build in like, I don't know, maybe like almost 2 hours, or maybe even shorter than that, but most probably almost 2 hours, which is a great time for my speed build. As you can see, there are almost 9 minutes for this speed build, which is just mind-blowing for me because I built so much lately that now I can build much faster. I don't get like hours and hours into a build, and that's just great for me. But I still need to work on those like bigger builds like family houses and so on, because those are the problem for me, because I'm building so much like small houses and small lots that just takes me so little time. But when it comes to the family houses, they are like maybe 3, 4, 5 hours long, so I need to exercise more on that. But let me tell you, with time and with great practice, you can build much more faster than before, because at some point you get used to all of the objects. When you go into a room, you have your mindset on that room and you already know what you want to put in there. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but at some point I'm just like, I knew I'm gonna put those like bookshelves in there and those like armchairs, and in here I was like, I'm gonna put the TV in there, and I already had my objects in my mind to put them. And I just love playing with those like build and buy objects from cats and dogs. They are just so beautiful made, and this word is just breathtaking, I guess. Maybe I'm going a little bit too much in here, but you get me. So I think that the coming pack, cottage living, is gonna be great, and I can't wait to have it in my game. I haven't bought a dream home decorator because I thought I'm not gonna put money in this, but I was so tempted so many times because the build and buy objects are just great. But yeah, I will save for cottage living, and I can't wait to build in that world and to play with the pawn tool. Honestly, I don't have much more like big expectations, sorry, for the pawn tool, because let us talk about the terrain tool. It's just buggy, laggy, and it's just annoying. You can't do much with it, so I don't have like huge expectations for the pawn tool, to be honest. But I hope it's gonna be good. It's gonna be so. Maybe for my next build I'm thinking about a vet clinic, or with only base game and cats and dogs, because why not? And I wanted to put a kitchen and a barbecue area in here, because if your Sims came over, they can use like those to make food, to make anything. And at the second floor there's not much to see. There are just 2 tables and some tables outside on the balcony areas. And don't forget, the link for the build is down below, and also in my bio on Instagram. So thank you for watching, thank you for stepping by. I wish you a very good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.